Hello everybody, this is Lisa Hardy from the StampinGirl.com. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to show you how to make this gorgeous Celebrate card using only Thinlits. No stamping required with this, and I'm so excited to show you. It's got some bling and it's perfect for a wedding or birthday. It's just so pretty, and I'm just so excited to show you guys today. So let's get started. You will need a couple of framelit dies for this. And the first one that we'll be using is the Eclectic Layers Thinlits, and that's this set right here. We're going to be using a few of these today, and that's this pretty pattern right here, and then two of the diamonds. So you got your solid diamond die cut and something a little bit more intricate that will give us the outline of this beautiful glimmer paper. You will also need the Celebrate You Thinlits, which is this 3 set right here. This has Amazing You and Celebrate. So today we're going to be using the Celebrate Thinlits. This was a celebration item this year for Stampin' Up, and I'm so excited that it will be going into the new catalog starting June 1st. You could do so much with it, and I'm excited to use it today. Now you will also need your Stitch Shapes framelit dies, and that's these guys right here. Now I happen to use these quite often in my cards, so I keep them in a frame that's just from the dollar store and on a magnetic sheet, so they're always handy and out for me. So you're just going to be using today is the second smallest stitch shape circle. So you will need a couple of pieces of your Whisper White cardstock, and that is for your card base, which is 8.5 by 5.5 inches. And for your layer, you'll also need a Whisper White cardstock, 5.25 inch by 4 inches. So to start, you could just go ahead and fold your card base in half. If you want, you can use your bone folder just to crisp the edge so you get a nice clean fold. And then of course, because we're using the dies, you're also going to need your Big Shot, which is this guy right here. All handy, we all love the Big Shot. You're going to run the first die through it on your layered cardstock, and you're going to use this pretty pattern from the Eclectic Layers Thinlits. And you're just going to place that in the bottom sort of right corner, still leaving an edge around. You don't want to go right to the corner because you might cut off some paper. So just like that. And once you run through the Big Shot, I would suggest doing that a couple of times just to make sure that you get all the cutouts of the details. So once you run through that once you run that through the Big Shot, you're going to come out with this beautiful piece. Look at that pattern. It's just so pretty. And you can go ahead actually and add that right to your card base, and I am just using this nail adhesive from Stampin' Up. This is my adhesive of choice. Of course, you can use Fast Fuse if you have it, or another adhesive of your choosing. And you're just going to put that on the center, on the center of your card base as much as possible, and as center as you can. There you go. And then you're going to end up like that. Hopefully you can see that nice pattern. So the pattern just pops a little bit out there and adds some texture to your card. Okay. The next thing you can do is run your circled stitch shaped framelit through the Big Shot. And you're just going to cut out a little circle and have that ready. And then you're going to use, for the diamonds, just a scrap piece of Pool Party cardstock. You are going to run that through the Big Shot 2 times with this die. And as you can see, I've already made a few cards here, but you're just going to run that through the Big Shot, and then you will end up with 2 Pool Party diamonds. Okay. But now comes the little more complicated piece, is doing the glitter details on the diamonds. I'm going to do the Big Shot work with you. bring that in there. Hopefully you can see that good. So this you'll need your other diamond shape, sort of the more detailed one. And you'll need some very pretty glitter paper. Look at this, it's so beautiful. Now a trick that I have with this, in case you don't want to fiddle around and try to adhere these little tiny diamond outline to your solid diamonds, I like to actually bring in the multi-purpose adhesive sheets from Stampin Up. I think it's a great tool, and it instantly turns any dies into stickers, so you don't have to fool around with that. So what I've done is I've just cut a piece in half, and if you haven't used this before, they have a little peel here edge that you can pull off, and this is very sticky, so you want to make sure you try not to touch it. You could just take the obviously take the opposite side of your glitter and just put that right on, press it down, and if you put this over top to cover up the rest of this the adhesive area, you can go ahead and cut off the excess, and then you still have some leftover adhesive to use in your next project. And then it just comes right off, and then you've instantly created a glitter sheet, sticker sheet. Now when you're doing the outline, you're going to do actually two-step outline. So I found it easier to cut out the solid diamond first. So we'll go ahead and do that with your glitter paper. I am using my magnetic platform, so I'm going to cut out 2 of these. I'll just move that a little bit. I'm just going to run that through the big shot. Just once is fine, and then you're going to come out with your first glitter diamonds, and you're going to do that one more time. Trying to go a little bit slow so my camera doesn't actually fall down in the middle of my video. Okay, worked good. You're gonna end up with your second diamond. So there you got 2 diamonds. Now the reason why I chose to do the solid first and then the outline after is because sometimes when you've got the outline in here and then you're trying to put the solid over top, it's just really hard to see. So when using these dies for anything, not even just glitter, I always recommend to cut out the solid first, and then you can easily place the outline die right over top, and it just makes it so easy to cut out. So we will go ahead and do that. Well, a little bit shaky there. And actually I'm going to recommend, because you're dealing with sort of thicker glitter paper, that you put it through the big shot 2 or 3 times. So even just one more back. So 3 times should be enough. And then you'll see, you can pop the pieces out. And once you peel off this back sticker, they'll easily come out as well. You won't have to worry. You'll get that nice outline. You don't have to worry about the background paper from the adhesive sheets, because it's just going to peel off once you start building your diamonds. But that was super easy to line up. It's just a quick and easy way to do that. So I'm going to do that one last time for our second diamond. Again, you can just fit it right over top of your solid diamond, and then this die will create the outline that you'll put over top of your pool party diamond. Now goes back one more time. And one more time back. And again, you're going to get your nice outline. It's so pretty even without the pool party background. It's just with the glitter paper, it's just such a nice, pretty thing. Hopefully you can see that okay. Okay, I'm going to move my Big Shot. Actually, I'm going to need my Big Shot because I've done the same thing for the black that you're going to create the Celebrate with. I've added the adhesive sheet on the back, and you're going to cut that out as well. This again, because you're dealing with a swirly, sort of somewhat swirly font with letter cutout sort of in the center, I'm going to suggest you go through, you put this through the Big Shot a couple of times as well, just to make sure that you don't end up with any incomplete cutouts. Okay, I'm going to bring that back. I'm actually going to straighten out my platform a little bit. Alright, and that should be good. I'll move my Big Shot out of the way. Just be careful you don't do that, and watch if your dies happen to actually do that, the rip, this part will be sticky. So just be careful. So I'll just set that aside. Okay, and the reason why I use adhesive sheets just because it's just an easy way to build a card. You can come back, got your card base. We're going to use our regular snail to adhere the stitch shape, and you're going to want to put it just sort of in the corner, but you want a little bit of the detail of the diamonds just to show at the bottom there. So just push that in. Okay, and then we can build our diamonds. So you got your two pool party diamonds, and then you're just going to take off the back adhesive sheet. Sometimes it's really thin, so it can be a little bit tricky to get off, but it will just come off like that, and again you'll have an instant sticker. So you can put that directly over top of your pool party diamond cutout, and look how easy that was to create such a pretty little detailed diamond. So you're going to do that again on the other one. Just peels right off. Put it right back on top of the other one. Super, super pretty. I mean, these alone are just gorgeous. So, so pretty. So these you're going to use your snail adhesive, and they're also just going to go right over top of the circle. Just press down firmly. You'll have the top one just go right above the stitch shaped framelit, and then the other one you're going to sort of put down below as well, slightly going over the edge of the circle while you have a slightly over top of the other diamond as well. Okay, and then you're going to take your Celebrate and pop out any extra pieces inside the letters. And it's really sticky again, so you got to just be careful with this. You don't want to rip your letters. And you're just going to put that right on the top, and it will overlap with your top diamond. And you're just going to press that down nice and firm so you can make sure that it's all sticky. How easy is this with the adhesive sheets? So amazing. And then just to finish off the card, you're going to need your basic rhinestone jewels. I love these guys. I use them quite often, and I'm going to use my paper piercing tool to just pick up a couple. place them down. And then you are done. Look at that. Super easy, quick, and of course, gorgeous. I hope you liked today's tutorial. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, you can find me on my blog at www.thestampingirl.com. And of course, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't want to miss any other videos. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.